my name is Veronica, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. How did that one do?
That was very good. Do just maybe one or two more, okay? Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Now, despite the fact that Andy Ruiz, he performed better against King Kong Ortiz than he did against Arreola in his last fight, the great Julio Chavez Sr., who was calling this fight live in Spanish, he was not impressed at all with Andy Ruiz's performance. He said, Andy Ruiz, with all due respect, did not convince me. If it wasn't for the knockdowns, he would have lost. And it's funny because my man Gumaro, who gives me the translations, he told me when he was watching this, when he was listening to Chavez say this in Spanish, he said the other commentators, they were salty. They were upset with Chavez because he said that. They were like, Chavez, you know this is being recorded, right? You know we're live and the whole world can hear what you just said. You don't know how to stay on code, Chavez? What's wrong with you? You didn't read the book on how to stay on code? I mean, Chavez, of course we all know he didn't look great and probably would have lost this fight if he didn't get those knockdowns. But you're not supposed to say it on a microphone. I mean, you could say it to me when we're off air, but you don't never speak the truth on the microphone when it goes against our agenda. For those of you guys who don't know, the judges actually had this fight very close, especially once again considering the fact that Andy Ruiz knocked down King Kong Ortiz 3 times, which should have gave him a massive lead on the scorecards, but it didn't, because clearly the judges were giving the majority of the rounds to Andy Ruiz when he wasn't knocking down King Kong Ortiz. Now, credit still obviously goes to Ruiz for actually getting the knockdowns to make up for him losing rounds. But there's no doubt Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. is telling the truth. This definitely wasn't the greatest performance for Andy Ruiz, but he is definitely still a threat at the heavyweight division. As I mentioned in my very last video, Deontay Wilder, he actually attended the fight. He even got in the ring and said that he basically wants Andy Ruiz, assuming he gets past Helenius. And that fight between Wilder and Ruiz, oh man, that would be a great matchup. 2 former heavyweight champions, and Deontay Wilder with that right hand that, once again, is the great equalizer in the sport, even if he's still not the same from the second fight he had against Tyson Fury. He still does have that right hand. So this is great for Andy Ruiz. It puts him in position, at least this win over King Kong Ortiz. It puts him in a great position to not only get another title shot, but keep making some good money in the sport of boxing. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.